So if you look up at the leaves now, you'll see that they have an infestation progress meter.
Ew.
Yeah, those silkworms are...
That's nasty.
They're working hard. So once they're done, we're going to crook all the leaves, and that's going to give us a bunch of string, and we can use that to create a scythe. Are you familiar with this tool?
It's the one that's like in a circular shape thingy.
I feel like you don't know what... Are you thinking of like a sickle?
I don't know.
You use a scythe to... you can use a scythe to filter the dirt and get minerals and things out of them so we can get stones. Oh my gosh, you're literally just not standing on the world right now. It's so freaky to look at. Am I doing the same?
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Oh, creepy.
Be cautious. All right. I think we're good. We can go ahead and crook all these leaves.
This is nasty.
I don't know if we actually need to use the crook. I think we might be able to just break this by hand now. But
okay.
I'm just going to use the crook because I don't actually know that for a fact.
I
don't want to be wrong and us not get enough string. Although saying that, I've already got 10 string, 12.
Oh, I have 11. Yay!
Oh,
I wanted
listen,
to beat you.
This isn't a competition, is it?
15.
Whoa, I thought this was a team. Hold
19,
on now.
20.
Cap, slow down, Cap. Listen, I'm already at 32, so...
47.
What? There's no way you have 47.
No, just kidding. I'm at 28. But
you're a liar. This is why you're disqualified from the games. I'm having a conversation with whoever's in charge of this. Who's in charge of these games? Who's in charge of the NFL?
Me.
Who's in charge of the Olympics? Because I feel like this is way more interesting than an NFL game. So this is definitely sort of like the Olympics.
In my mind, most definitely.
Yeah. What did you think about the big game this year?
I thought they sportsed very well.
Yeah, they're real good at the sports ball. I was real proud of... Wait, didn't the Texas team win the sports ball game?
Oh, is that when we were like... We got pizza and we watched it, but we didn't, like... It wasn't because the game was going on.
Did we watch it?
It was, like, on the TV.
Oh, you did this. Not us as in you and I.
No, you were there.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Yeah. Well, we went to go see Micah at work. That's why.
We had the whole... It was just a strange night.
Yes, I remember this now. I don't know why I said it like that. Yes, of course.
Yes.
I'm going to move the crafting station because it's in the worst possible place.
Okay.
There we go. I'm going to move it maybe... I'm just going to put it here, just sort of separating you and I.
This is my island. This is your island.
So your island, I think, is a bit smaller than mine. So
sad.
This is actually going to bug me. There's no symmetry here, and that's going to drive me crazy.
Sin.
It's going to drive me crazy. All right, so we've got string, though, and that's good. One thing I haven't checked is whether or not we can make shears, like out of wood. Because you could, in previous versions of this pack, make wooden shears. And I'm not seeing them now. Oh, wait, yeah, right there. Okay, cool. So the wooden shears allow you to, instead of break leaves, you can collect them.
Oh, interesting.
And then you can use the leaves to make a whole lot of dirt.
Come on.
We might do that pretty soon because we're going to need a lot of dirt for this next thing that I'm about to build, which is our scythe. Easy now.
Stop.
What just happened?
I keep on throwing worms.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Don't throw the worms. So we want to make
Should I put more worms in this tree?
I think we're good. I think we got enough string for right now. So we can actually, if we get super hungry, we can eat the worms.
Ew.
Well, look,
I'd rather jump off the planet.
It's an option. It's not a great option.
I'd rather push you off the planet.
Whoa, listen. That's pretty harsh. Oh my gosh, look at what I just realized. Right-click on the crafting station. And look,
what am I looking at?
We can see our chest on the side.
Oh, that's so handy.
So we can now take things out of the chest and use them. That's pretty good. What am I doing wrong with this recipe?
I'm just watching you craft because this is quite fascinating.
Right, so boom, that's our scythe. And we can set this up anywhere, except we have no space here. So maybe I should add on to the world a little bit. Do we have, like, slabs?
We have some wood.
I'm going to make some more slabs. And then I'm going to build off in a thiswardly direction. Which direction is the sun? The sun comes from over there.
Thiswardly.
So if that's...
Is that a word? Thiswordly? What?
Thiswordly?
Wordly.
I'm going to say yeah, it is a word.
Okay.
But look, I'm not really an expert on what is and is not a word. I don't know if you know this, but I don't work for Webster's Dictionary, and they're the ones who decide.
Reese, you're going to tell everyone what your job is.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, they all know. I work for a living. That's what my job is.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, so there we go. We got a string mesh. That's the most basic mesh. I'm pretty sure there's other types of mesh, but this is my mesh.
This is my mesh.
This is my mesh. There are many like it, but this one is mine. We can use gravel, dirt, soul sand. We can do a variety of things with it. There's other types, though?
Soul sand.
I'm pretty sure there's other types of mesh. Yeah, well, soul sand is just, it's sand, but with mashed potatoes. Oh, that's soul food. Never mind. My mistake.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we put some dirt in here, we have the ability to get some maybe acacia seeds, jungle seeds, birch, spruce, oak, sugarcane, carrots, potato, grass. Well, they're not endless. I'm almost done. Dark oak, stone pebbles, seeds, melon, and pumpkin seeds.
Amazing.
I like how there's just one called seeds, but it doesn't specify.
Just seeds.
Seeds. Yeah, I guess just generic wheat/barley product.
The seeds.
So what we actually want out of this, and we are going to get a 100% job chance, is stone pebbles, which sound boring, but that's the only way to get stone.
Pebbles?
Yeah,
My favorite.
Like Pebbles and Bam Bam.
Oh, yeah. I used to love the Flintstones. Oh, my gosh.
Flintstones.
We had one season on my dad's old iPod, and I watched it like 75 times.
Well, let me ask you this. Were you a Flintstones girl, or are you a Jetsons girl?
Flintstones.
Oh, nice. Very nice. They're very
sorry.
pure. No, it's very pure. I can get behind that. I mean, the Jetsons are basically just the Flintstones, but in the future, not quite as interesting.
Yeah, exactly. I found it fascinating all the ways they enslaved their dinosaurs.
Various dinosaurs, yeah.
Like, there was one that was a garbage disposal. Mm-hmm. There was one that was, like, public transit. I thought that was, like, the most interesting concept. I was
and
like,
they all
what would I
look at the camera and they go, it's a living.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, they look so sad, though. You feel so sorry for them. All right, Jenna, we're going to have to now really step up our game when it comes to creating dirt. Like, that's going to be #1 priority now.
Oh, dear.
So I've expanded out the world a little bit. I've added some more trees, and I'm going to go ahead and make us some wooden shears so that we can collect the actual leaves.
The whole world has changed in the time that I spent chopping down that tree.
Yeah.
There's so much more to it.
Listen, that's Minecraft, though. That's the real world for you. Like, that happens.
This is the real world. You just twerk on those trees, and they pop right up.
This isn't your mama's Minecraft, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, my mom was not a fan of Minecraft because I spent many hours on it, and she thought it was stealing my life, and she was probably right.
Well, you know what they say, Minecraft, it's Satan's game. He made it to steal the youth of children. And I'll tell you what, it was very effective. So here is a shear, and that's a fun rhyme. Wasn't even on purpose. Are you just throwing up trees over there? Goodness.
Maybe.
That's something you don't want.
Okay, what do I do with the shears? I forgot.
Just break the leaves, and instead of giving us saplings and things, it'll just give us straight up oak leaves. And we can use those. Yeah, we can use those to make dote. Ah! We're going to make dope with those, Jenna. It's gonna
so
be
much
great.
Power. Oh, it's all falling off. Wait, maybe go slower. Okay.
Yeah, well...
I'm talking to myself now. Maybe go slower, Jenna.
Just tone it down a notch there, Jenna. It's fine. Listen, whatever we do, make sure we don't run out of saplings, though, because... Oh, did you already break that one?
Break what? Oh, yeah, the shears, they're gone.
Whoa! Ah! Did you hear that?
What?
My phone just randomly started playing a podcast.
What?
It just suddenly started playing, and it's sitting here next to me, and I lost my mind.
That's so weird. I'm telling you, your house is possessed.
I'll tell you what it is. I think Siri heard me and thought I was talking to her, because she does that a lot. I'll be in the middle of doing something, and Siri will just pop up and be like, do you want me to Google that? And I'm like, no, I'm not even talking to you. And she's
Siri
like,
is
I'll Google
Reese's
that anyway
evil AI.
for you.
Confirmed.
Well, I've got so many of them, it's hard to keep track now.
Including me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you make shears again?
So shears is a bit of a complicated recipe. Actually, you know what? We should probably go through, and I'm going to show you how to use NEI or JEI, whichever one this is. So that's just enough items. So if you open up the crafting station, in the bottom, you'll see where you can type things.
Uh-huh.
So go ahead and click in there so you get a cursor, and just type in shears.
Okay. Oh, look at all the colors.
And then you want to find just the plain, boring wooden shears, and you click on that, and it'll show you the recipe.
Sad. Oh, you have to use a sapling?
Yeah, so you got to put a sapling in the middle, a couple of sticks, and also a couple of planks.
So can I click on this and just take it?
If you had all the items in your inventory, you could click the plus button, and it would automatically put them in the crafting grid for you.
I don't have enough stuff. I gotta go back over here.
Yeah, so if you had them all, you could do that, and that's pretty handy.
If you weren't a failure, you wouldn't have this problem.
Oh, Jenna, why you always got to be failing? There you go, you did it.
Hey, yay,
How about that? Here, why don't you take this one as well? I just set it in the crafting station.
Okay.
So you take that. We do need to eventually crook more leaves, though, because that's how we get saplings and apples and things. But for right now, priority number 1 is just collecting a bunch of oak leaves using those shears.
Got that.
And also, I'm just going to create one more oak barrel. Sweet. And a whole bunch of these. Great.
And they're gone.
Are they gone again already? My goodness.
I go very fast.
These things break quickly. You go very fast, do you? Are you like insert vehicle that goes very fast from a movie? Gotta go fast. What is that from?
I don't know.
Oh, that's Sanic.
Movies.
That's Sanic. It's not a movie. It's a video game.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Paul Rudd's gonna be in a live-action Sonic movie.
Why?
Which is supposed to be some sort of like buddy cop thing, and I'm not here for it. I'll tell you that much.
A buddy cop Sonic? Wait, are you sure that's Sonic and not the Pikachu movie?
I'm pretty sure.
That's weird, because I know they're creating a Pikachu movie, and it stars Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, as Pikachu.
Of course it does. Gosh.
Have you seen the Pikachu video game, Detective Pikachu?
No.
So it's weird. So it's Pikachu, but he talks, and he like wears an old school detective cap and jacket, and he's got like a real gruff New Yorker, like, "Hey, I'm Pikachu."
What even? That does not sound like a real thing. I'm
This
calling you out on
is
that.
a real thing. It's like, "Hey, what's going on? Why are these Pokemon dying? I'm Pikachu. I'm gonna figure it out. Forget about it."
That's the weirdest thing you've ever told me.
It's probably the strangest idea I've heard so far, but also people seem to like it, and also people don't like it. It kind of depends on who you talk to. So, do you have like a bunch of... Oh my gosh, you do have a bunch of leaves now. That's fantastic. I'm just
so many leaves.
collecting the leaves over here. So, from now on, look, I hate to keep telling you to do things, but...
Jeez, Reese.
I
know what I'm doing. Don't tell me,
I
because
know.
I definitely know.
Listen, you're an expert, and I'm sorry to step on your toes. You basically wrote the book on Minecraft, didn't you?
I did.
Did you
Thank
write that
for
Minecraft
hosting.
joke book that came out?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah, isn't that one of the most hated books of all time, though?
Well, everyone has to get famous in some way. Tommy Wiseau, I followed in his footsteps. You might have noticed.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that joke book wasn't as bad as people say. I mean, it's no Trinket Girl, but it's not that bad.
You can shut your mouth.
What? What have I done? I don't understand.
Shut it.
Listen.
I don't want to hear it.
You're not a fan of fine literature?
No.
I've got a copy of that somewhere. If I find it, will you sign it for me?
Yes.
Great. I got to go dig that out of storage wherever it is now.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, I was telling you to do something, though. When you collect leaves, can you come put them over here in these barrels?
In the barrels. Okay.
And then
how many do we put in the barrels?
I think it takes, with the leaves, I think it takes 10 maybe. But that's going to give us dirt. But we're not going to use the dirt the way you think we're going to use the dirt. In fact, Jenna,
I come in with no expectations.
I want you to do the inaugural sifting process here on the string mesh.
What?
So if you'd come pick up this dirt, please.
Okay.
Hold the dirt in your hand and then just hold a right click on this mesh and it'll start to sieve it or sieve it or sift it.
And it's going to fall right down out of the world.
Fortunately, it does pop into your inventory. So if you check your inventory, what have you got?
I got a spruce seed.
Fantastic! So we can grow a spruce tree now.
You can have this.
Wait, is that all? Is that all you got?
That is all I got.
Oh, you should have gotten more than that.
That's it.
Are you what?
I have
You didn't get
I have a stone pebble.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, just
Take this.
Oh, great. Oh, you got a few of them. You got 9 of them. Come on now, Jenna.
I didn't realize they were in my inventory. They went in, like, the top corner.
Right. So if you come over here, I'll show you what we can do with stone pebbles.
Okay.
Show you where you can put your stone pebble. We can put them in a 4x4, or a 2x2, I should say, and that'll create a cobblestone.
Uh-huh.
So we've done it, Jenna. We now have cobblestone.
Wow.
How about that?
Society has grown so much.
Do you feel successful?
We're still on day 1.
I think we started on day 0. And now we're on day 1.
Oh, the dirt's done. What do I do with the dirt?
You can just right-click the dirt to take it out and then sift it. in
Rad.
the scythe until we get some more goodies. Like I just got some jungle seeds, which is exciting, I guess, and some more stone. So eventually we're going to need to use all this cobblestone that we're creating to build a furnace. And then also we need to create an infinite lava generator.
Whoa, I got seeds, and I got melon seeds, and I got more pebbles.
Cool. So if you want to, you can plant some of these other types of seeds, and we'll get different types of trees, which could be cool.
Oh, okay.
And
but wait, I gotta put more dirt squares other places.
Well, I mean, you can just replace these trees that we've got.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I like to make things more difficult than they need to be.
As long as we have additional saplings, we can just go back and plant some more of these regular trees at some point if we want to. Now, here's the one problem. I can't quite remember how to get lava, but I think we build just a regular stone crucible.
Who actually wants lava on their world, though?
Well, our world is made out of wood, so it's a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to... I mean, like, I'm not excited about this, but we're going to have to create a crucible in order to get lava. And for that, we're going to need porcelain clay. And I don't remember how to get porcelain clay. I'm about to find out, though. Unfired porcelain. Porcelain clay. So it's a combination of bone meal. Uh-oh. And clay. Uh-oh. Where do you get clay from? I've honestly forgotten how to do a lot of this stuff. We're going to have to get, though. Oh, wait. I remember. Oh,
I'm clicking random buttons on this mouse, and it's
quite
fun.
We have to build, like, a hammer. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and focus on getting us enough stone to build our first furnace.
Okay.
And then... What am I doing? And then we're going to have to build a monster slaughterhouse, basically.
Ooh.
So that we can slaughter monsters and then use their body parts for building and crafting things.
Is PETA gonna get onto us for this?
Well, they might. I mean, I'm going with the defense that they're not real animals, but I don't know if PETA's gonna buy that because you know how they can be sometimes.
And even in movies, they like freak out, like, "Oh my gosh, the dog was abused," and I'm all for like not abusing dogs, but in a movie, can you like calm down?
I mean, I hate it when dogs are abused in movies as well. Have you ever seen Air Bud?
Yes.
That's an emotional film for me. There's the scene where the kid, Air Bud's kid, has to leave Air Bud on Trash Island, as I always thought it was, because it's just an island.
Not just Trash Island.
Trash. I don't get why he left Air Bud there of all places, but he has to leave him behind. And Air Bud tries to run after him because he's like, "You're my buddy and I love you." And the kid's like, "No, Air Bud, it's for your own good."
I hate when that happens in a movie. When the dog runs after, he's like, "No, stay here." I'm like, you are the worst type of human being and you need to go away.
But it's for the dog's own good, though, because the mean clown wants Air Bud to live with him and be a circus dog.
Ugh,
did that make sense?
Still.
Ooh, you're making a hoe?
I am making a hoe because we got to plant these melon seeds. This is the one thing I know how to do.
Well, maybe don't do that on our tree blocks.
We don't want to plant melons on the tree blocks.
No, we want to plant like trees and things. So if you have any seeds for like a jungle...
All I have is seeds. Just seeds.
Okay, well here's some like spruce seeds. And then here's some jungle seeds, like if you want to plant those.
Ooh, I want a jungle tree.
Look, I don't want to tell you what to do. If you want to plant some melon seeds, we can do that. But maybe...
Reese.
Yes.
Let me have my melons.
I'm so sorry.
No,
also, here's a dark oak seed as well, but I think you have to have like 4 of those to plant that. I threw it back over there. Look, we can make you a space if you want to plant some melons.
I need melons.
Yeah, I understand. I understand your burning desire for melons.
Yes.
I'm gonna help make that happen. I'm gonna make a place just for you to plant your melons, and you cultivate and grow them. But first things first, we need to... Oh, man, I almost just fell off the world there. I'm trying to move everything away from the trees. Oh, my gosh, we've already got a jungle tree.
Yes, I move very quickly.
If they're in the right biome, sometimes you can get chocolate off of them, but I don't think we're going to be in the right biome because I think that the world is against us.
Yes. Well, we're not really in any biome.
I think if I tap F3... No, that will break immersion. The world, even though there's nothing around here, it's still in a biome. So... The reason they added the ability to get water in a crucible like this is because way back in the day, if you were in a desert biome, it just wouldn't rain, and you wouldn't be able to get water unless you built just a straight line out into a different biome where it was raining.
That would suck.
It wasn't very good. It was not the best. So, yeah, but things have changed. The world's a way different place now. So something we can build now is we can finally make ourselves some charcoal so we can build torches, and we won't have to live in the dark anymore.
Yay!
And the torches are really important for the crucible because that's what heats up the crucible. And I've got some oak seeds. That's a waste of time. I've already got plenty of those, game. But then we won't have to live in the dark anymore, and that is fantastic.